And Jam Master J's making all that sound. The turntables might wobble, but they don't fall down. Libra, Libra, Libra. We are coming from the book of Run DMC today. The scripture is Peter Piper. And if you grew up in the late 1900s like I did, then you know exactly who Run DMC is. And if you don't, well, I am so happy. I'm glad I have the privilege of introducing them to you. Peter Piper is, to put it in today's therapy terms, since that's what we're speaking nowadays, it's about having a support system, and these are the people who pour into you because you pour into them, not because they're obligated to do so, but because they love you like that. They got you like that, and you have them. We're going to talk about that. But first, we're going to talk about the people you need to come from around. That's why it's the come from round reading. know. Hey Libra, I'm Shauna. This is your highest good tarot. Welcome or welcome back. Keep in mind, Libra, this message is not for everybody. So we'll start off with the situation that Libra has for the turntables are wobbly with the person or people that you need to come from around. We got the eight of blues here. That's the eight of cups in this deck. We have the eight of roots. That's the eight of pentacles. Okay. And we have the 10 of blues. That's the 10 of cups. So 881. Any variation or combination of those numbers may be important to you. We have the two of axes, the two of swords in this deck at the bottom. This is, you have a hard decision to make. And it's a decision where you feel like you don't know everything that's going on. You feel like I'm getting the energy of like you know there's more, which is why you don't feel settled. You don't have peace. Um, like I feel anxious. Put this to the side here. Yeah, got the hermit here behind that. The whole situation of not really knowing what to do. It's like you're. I'm getting the energy that you're closer to leaving, closer to walking away from whatever situation this is. That's my dog, y'all. Spirit is here, but my dog opened the door. So just so you don't freak out. Yeah, hold on. All right, thank you for your patience. So let's go back to this deck, this spread here. The eight of cups, the eight of pentacles, and the 10 of cups. I'm hearing emotionally detached. It's like forcing a situation. The eight of roots is, in the traditional sense about mastering, keeping at it, um, persistence. Uh, However, the imagery that spirit is giving me here is that somebody has, for some of you, literally walked away from a situation. Others, just emotionally detached. But there is there's a force. Someone is forcing the situation. Someone is forcing, a happy family situation that may not be so happy. Forcing a situation, trying to force fulfillment, trying to force contentment and joy in a situation where there is no peace. Trying to force you where you don't fit, or where you feel like you fit. So you've emotionally detached. And this could be family that's trying to force you to do. Let's clarify this eight. It's the eight of roots. Can we clarify the eight of roots? Hmm. The devil. The bottom of the deck is the king of blues. So this could be like a paternal figure. Grandfather, father, uncle, a patriarchal figure who is forcing a situation. Um, and maybe because the blues is out here, it's one of those situations where emotional manipulation is at play here. And maybe even, some of them, when they want to really get their way, some people, even family members, will go as far as to blackmail to get their way. What is do that one first, or can I, what is being forced on Libra? I feel like it has something to do with religion. What is being forced on Libra? I feel like it has something to do with religion, because we got these folks in their Sunday best. They look like they ready to go to church. You know what I'm saying? So it may be religion for some of you. The institution of it, not the spiritual side of it. Um, and what came out is the nine of blues, which is the nine of cups, and the star. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck, ten of axes. This is the queen of axes. But you know what? I said ten of axes for a reason, because you feel betrayed. Ten of axes is the ten of swords. Queen of axes is here. This is that energy of somebody who has been through a lot, damn near close to being bitter, but all they really want is some peace. And it's interesting because, the family that's coming out here are blues, cups, 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 cups. However, Libra, you present here as an axe, sword, going against the grain. You're something different. And what you're being forced to do, when I ask, of course, traditionally the nine of blues, or the nine of cups, is, wishes coming true. We have, fulfillment, for depending on what card is placed near it or by it. It can mean, for me, complacency. And it is, uh, clarifying the devil, what you're being forced to do, which is compliance. Compliance. So pretty much with the imagery here that spirit is pointing out to me, sit your ass down. That's your choice. Sit your ass down and comply or follow your dreams. Follow your North Star. Be spiritually guided. Yeah, I mean, just look at it. Look at it. You know, this is not a blues. This guy's closed in. It's dark, dank, you know. But the star, wide open spaces. There is no limit to the heights. She's twirling in her dress, stargazing. He's sitting in the dark, surrounded by booze. You know, it's like, can we clarify the two of axes and the hermit, please, Libra? Yeah, you're in this space of you have detached emotionally, even though you may still be in the house, you may still go to the functions. If you're not living with them, you may still do the things, go through the motions, but your heart isn't in it. Your heart isn't in it. And to clarify the two of swords and the hermit, we have the page of axes. You're ready to start over. Leave it all behind and start over. You know you're being watched, right? Closely. They see you despondent, going through the motions, not really caring. This is the four of blues or the four of cups here. Not really giving a fuck. Like, if this is, let's use this example since we're talking about church. You got to sit at the front row at church. You sitting just like this. If you're an usher in the church, you just opening the door, giving people the program, and just like sit anywhere. You know, it's like I'm being facetious, but you're over it. You're over it. You know they watch your social media. Some of some of them probably even go as far as to check your phone. If y'all are on like a family phone plan, um, they could probably see who you're texting. So be mindful of that. If you are making plans to cut out, you know, yeah. Who is it that Libra needs to come from right now? Yeah. And then we're gonna find out who your support system is, Libra. There's a low vibrational Scorpio around you who talks too much. Is what Spirit said. Mm. They may be connected to a high vibrational Aries, just so you know. You be able to like pinpoint them. But either way, you need to come from around them. Who else? There's a friend that you have. There's a friend that you have that you need to come from around. Can we clarify the friend, please? Oh, yep. Let me put them both up at the same time. The friend is an ain't shit Virgo, and Spirit's like, it's time to make things right. It's time to make the windy path straight, is what I'm hearing. make things right for yourself. But that friend is an ain't shit Virgo. And I know you're asking, Libra, what's the difference between the low vibrational person and an ain't shit person? Well, the low vibrational person still has potential to raise their vibration. They may just have a lower vibration than you. They may be somebody who looks up to you or something like that. They have that potential. They may be teetering on low vibrational ain't shit, but they still have that potential. Ain't shit, the potential's gone, and it probably was never there. They could have an attachment. They could be an attachment, this is somebody, the ain't shit person is the person who does not care. They know they hurt people. They know they get over on people. They plan it, they do it, and it's all about what they get out of it. They don't have any plans on stopping it because they don't see anything wrong with it. Yep. Who else does Libra need to come from around? Mm-hmm. We got a low vibrational Cancer out there that you need to come from around. Who else? Spirit. Who else does Libra need to come from around? Anybody else? Ooh, they got manipulator out here. Didn't I? Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. Didn't I say some emotional manipulation was going on? Whomever, no, whoever, not whomever, whoever is manipulating you. Guilt and shame. They use guilt and shame to keep you stuck. Guilt and shame isn't something that you need to go to sleep, eat, and wake up to. Guilt and shame, it was never meant. It was okay. Guilt and shame is a tool used to keep people in compliance. I'll leave it like that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Where I want to go, that's another YouTube for another day. For some of you, there's an ex that you need to come from around. Anybody else? That's it. So who is in Libra's support system? Who is Libra's Run DMC that's helping Libra keep the turntables from falling down? Because they wobbling. First of all, Libra, they're saying, Spirit says forgive yourself. Forgive yourself first and foremost for whatever you have allowed against you. Forgive yourself. If you want to forgive the other folks, that comes later. First things first, forgive yourself. Libra support system, Spirit. Libra support system. Who's Libra's Run DMC? There is a low vibrational Pisces around you who is in your support system. Again, this person may be lower vibrational than you, but this could be a mentee. This could be your child or a child. This could be a niece, a nephew, somebody who looks up to you, but they're not on the same vibration as you yet. You know what I'm saying? Or they're still finding their way as we all are, but they're a little further behind in their journey than you are. Does that make sense? Yeah. Who else? Oh, you can trust this Pisces. Whoever that is, you can trust them. They got you covered. Like, even if this is somebody, because Spirit is showing me somebody that isn't in the circle. Whoever the family circle is, this person is not in the circle. They could be somebody who was, for lack of a better term, excommunicated. Maybe they were the first ones to leave the family to pursue their own life, to do what they want to. You know, you can trust them. Who else? Spirit saying pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Spirit says, we've shown you what you need to do. Now it's up to you. Anything else, Spirit? No. Let's go on to your advice. What's the advice here for Libra? Advice for Libra. We got the 10 of Cups. And we have death again. Oh, no, we didn't get in this spread. I'm thinking about the one before. 10 of Cups and death at the bottom of the deck. Libra, the 10 of Pentacles. Listen. Tradition has its place. And just because tradition surrounds whatever they want you to do, it doesn't make for a stable life for you. It does not make a safe, or, and when I say safe, somewhere where you feel safe to express yourself, somewhere where you feel safe to be vulnerable. They're trying to bring stability to you, have you surrounded by people that you can trust. That's what the 10 of Pentacles is. It does mean legacy, but it's also about being around folks that you even like, that you trust, that you have built, you can build with. Now, these people may be blood related, they may be chosen family. You know, that is up to you. But your increase, your stability, your comfort, your wealth in all manners of the word, all sense of the word, your success comes through you feeling safe, stable. Your advice. Which way is death walking in um, in relation to the family? Just so you can see it. Your transformation and your elevation, your empowerment lies in an ending. Your rebirth lies in an ending, and it lies in walking away from the picture of a happy family. It's a picture. For some of you, this is about sexuality. And actually being able to be yourself. For some of you, this could be about gender identity. In order for you to live as yourself. And eventually, if you wanted to, transform, literally. This is about empowerment, and the only way you could feel empowered, I'll show it to you again. Now I'll let you go. But the decision is yours, Libra. And with whatever decision you make, we'll hold space for you here. I hope this helps. I hate that you're going through this. And I hope that this helps you for your highest good. Until next time, Libra.